All right, we're live. Sorry, everybody, we're late. No one is there anyways. But they would have been here if we would have been on time. Anyways, sorry we're late today. It's all Henry's fault.
I'll take the blame.
Oh, wow. Thanks. I just didn't want to accept responsibility, right? It's not the American way to accept responsibility for our actions. Right? Got to blame somebody else. In any event, we'll do the disclaimer immediately. Got to get through it quick. I don't recommend anybody follow our trades. This is for pure entertainment purposes only. Now, on to what we're doing. First and foremost, I longed it up. We've talked about this pattern before on APRN. They go through a cycle. They have a big squeeze, so we were buying on the way up. Buying in the 3s, selling in the 9s. Covered my short way too quick last week. Shorted at 22. Covered in the 18s, and then now we're down in the 10s. I bought on 10 on Friday. Bought at 10 on Friday. Into this flush. I actually bought a couple times. I bought earlier in the day during this consolidation period, sold most of it into this ramp up towards 12, and then when it started to break down, I got the rest out at around 11, I think 11:15, something like that. But then rebought into the close at 10, and then we got a nice gap up this morning. Sold most of it at, I had about 500 shares, sold most of it at $12.50 and at $13. $12.45 and $13. So now I'm just going to hold this. If it dips, I think I'm going to add back. So if it dips. Another one that we're watching is same setup, WTRH. I'm in this one right now. Got long at 175. And probably just going to risk 160 now. I put in the chat that I was going to risk 168, but I'm going to widen that risk up a little bit. And WTRH is just a sympathy play to APRN, so it should get a nice little, should be getting a bounce here pretty soon. Hey Henry, do you not look at my cursor? Do you know how to switch it to like a finger or a? That's not important right now. We'll do that in a little bit later on. Say something, Henry.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, doesn't he sound good?
I think we sound a lot better. We messed around with it yesterday. But Brian, go up on the top of the thing and under drawings.
Under drawings. Okay, got it. Drawing tools. Oh, duh. Right? Drawing tools?
Yep.
So do I want to use a finger or a pointer?
Whatever floats your boat.
I'll just stick with what I got. All right, next one. This is the one me and Henry are both long right now. AYTU. They had some excellent news. It's bouncing off of its lows right now. It's up at $1.80. So Henry, go ahead and read the news real quick.
For AYTU, let me go here. Received confirmation from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. They can begin distributing coronavirus rapid tests throughout the United States. They expect delivery of its first shipment of 100,000 tests this week, and the test is intended for professional use and delivers results between 2 and 10 minutes at the point of care. 2
and 10 minutes? That sounds amazing. All right, so
I'm assuming that means between 2 to 10 minutes. They'll know if you have the virus or not, where the other ones were taking hours.
Well, okay, so it sounds like pretty amazing news. And then it's breaking out of this consolidation area on so let's look at a 10-minute chart or a 30-minute chart. There we go. So it had a run a while back. Now, it's kind of been trading in a channel, and it's getting over the 180s, which that seems like the last few days has been a trouble spot for it, the 180s, and now it's getting over the 180s. And if it gets over 2, I think that this thing could go to 3 breakout. Could be. I think this has the potential to be a multi-day runner. Is basically what I'm thinking right now. So me and Henry are both long right now. I'm gonna try to be patient with my
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Thank you. So we bought at 175. I sold some at 190 and then added back at 180. Mel, can you get her out of her chair?
Open.
Market's open. And WTRH. Squeezing a little bit, trying to pop off the 170s. My APRN is, and we got a squeeze on AYTU. So we got a squeeze. I'm going to try not to take my profits too quick here. And I think I'm going to add to my long on APRN. It just took a drop down to 1150. I'm going to add here somewhere near 12. So I'm long from 10. All right, so I just got an execution. I added to my APRN long at 1194. My new average now is 1097. So I'll just risk 11. All right, so we got a squeeze to 2, and then now it's getting a little pullback. And WTH, I got my stop loss in at 159, and I should be selling it for me right now. Hello.
Hello, McFly. Why is it not selling?
Why is that not selling? Okay. I have a stop loss in, it's not selling. Well, that sucks. All right, for whatever reason, my stop loss did not get hit on WTRH. Jesus Christ, killing me. I'll just have to do it manually. Maybe I'll wait for a little bounce. All right, we got a nice little pop. Okay, so for some, Thinkorswim is showing that. Is everything frozen again or something?
No, not on my end.
My Thinkorswim software. Are you showing it's at 189?
Yeah, 188, 187.
Okay, yeah.
Kind of bouncing around.
All right, there we go. And I don't know why I didn't get taken out on my stop loss. That's weird. So right now, AYTU not holding up the way I was expecting. Might move my stop loss back to my... There it goes. So with AYTU, since it's not really squeezing the way I hope, I'm going to just go ahead and move my stop loss to 170. Henry, I can hear myself on the back of your... You know what I mean?
Sorry.
All right.
Just muted
So
it.
AYTU is consolidating a little bit. Hopefully it can stay over 180. And we can get a squeeze up higher. WTRH looks like it's finding some support in the 150s. see here. Looks like AYTU's volume's coming in on AYTU. Volume's coming in. It's trying to squeeze. I think it gets over 2, it's really going to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And it's the fact that it's holding up and not breaking down right now is very bullish. Okay, so WTRH, I don't know how I feel about it right now. I'm just going to get rid of it. Please check the number of shares you have entered. What the hell? Why am I not selling it? Dude, seriously. You're killing me on this. Thank God I don't have a ginormous position on WTRH. See if I can execute it from my... I'm having to do it manually from my computer. Okay, they didn't find enough shares available. What? So, I do... Do I have a position or not? I know, huh? Sounds pathetic. This is like got to be the worst commercial ever for E-Trade Pro.
They've been brutal lately for you.
Dude. Like, seriously, it's just... I should have hit my stop loss at 158. So I'm going to sell. I'm going to have to call him after we get off the phone and tell him about how the software's been acting.
Alright, AYTUs.
Pull him back a little bit. Alright, so it's saying that I don't have enough shares available. What the hell? Alright. So I'm going to just get out right now of AYTU because I don't like the direction it's going. Come on. Okay, there I got an execution. I'm out for break even, roughly about break even on AYTU. We'll see it. I'm gonna keep an eye on it though. Let it dip because I think it might come back.
I have my stop loss of 165.
Dude, it's showing that I have 5 shares short on AYTU. That is so strange. Jesus Christ. Alright, so there's my real positions. Maybe I have an order open and I don't know about it. Oh, that's why. Okay, well, that needs to be changed. Showing that I have a stop loss in at 159, but I never hit the stop loss.
Yeah, you definitely need to call them.
Never got executed. What the hell? And there, now it's down to 144. You got to be fucking kidding me. Jesus Christ. Wait, that's some shit. Wow, that sucks. Like, that just cost me an extra 10 cents. At least my APRN is squeezing up. Jesus Christ. You gotta be kidding me. Do I have any open orders? Come on. Dude. Wow. That sucks. APRN squeezing up though. That's not okay. So I should be hitting a stop loss right now. I mean, APRN is just getting murdered. I mean, WTRH is getting murdered, and my stop losses are not going off. Just fucking cancel it. Cancel order. Cancellation in progress. And there goes APRN. Now I want to take my profit super early on APRN because I'm down on WTRH, and WTRH is, I'm afraid to put in a stop loss. Put it in at 1150. I'm gonna put a new stop loss in on APRN at 1148. So, all right, there, that one's up. Okay. Ooh, look at that. AYTU getting killed. MEDS is hitting high day scanner like crazy. I would have noticed it sooner, but I was preoccupied with trying to get rid of this WTRH trade. Okay, so do I have any open orders now? No.
Mark SPY's down to 223.
Okay, I shouldn't have a sell order in on WTRH. Cancel that. That should be canceled. Cancel order. Being processed. What'd you say, Henry?
I said the SPY's down to 223.
I'm wanting to dip buy right here at AYTU. And I am going to dip buy it.
I had my stop at 165 and it didn't take me out. It hit it, but there's a lot of, I don't know why it didn't take me out, but I'm alright with that.
Alright, I just got an execution at 168. Not all of it. And I don't think we're going to get it all. Alright. And it looks like APRN is going to hold over 1150 and squeeze up a little bit. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Things might be turning around for me this morning. Now I'm going to try to sell this WTRH right now. Sell. Get me out. Come on. What the hell? Oh, wow. It's not letting me out. Showing that I have an open order from the website, from their web browser. It's showing I have an open order to sell at 159 and it just won't let me cancel it. Cancel.
That sounds horrible.
I mean, it should have hit the stop loss at 159 and it's not. Cancel order. This motherfucker. You know, one thing about E-Trade though, they'll in the past I've had a problem with them and I've called them, and if it costs me money, they'll credit the money back.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, they've done that before. And I'm gonna move my stop loss up to 12 with APRN, or just under 12 at 1190. All right, we're getting a bounce on AYTU. Might have been a good dip buy. So we're long again. AYTU at 167. Henry has not got shook out yet. His risk was 160, right, Henry?
165. It hit it, but I didn't get taken out. So
you got the same problem as me. You just did. Oh, it just barely touched it and then bounced off, huh? Oh, I don't think it went down to 165. Looks like the low was. Oh wow! Like barely touched it.
Yeah.
I just want to get out of this WTRH position. Sell. Nope. This is like a nightmare, man. I can't get out. It's not letting me. Okay, 149. Maybe it'll let me just change the order. If it won't let me cancel it, maybe it'll let me change it and I could just. Alright, says my order's been placed, but it's not showing up on in my order status. I mean, it's coming back now, but look at that bounce. We got a nice bounce coming on the AYTU. Super nice. Just wish I could exit this. Okay, rejected. Please, just let me out. I'm going to sell some into this bounce right here. I'm going to sell just a quarter of it since we got such a good entry. I can always add back in on a pullback. Please let me sell. There it goes. Fucking E-Trade Pro. I got to get on the phone with them after this. This is bullshit, man. Maybe this is the price of zero commissions.
yeah.
Alright, I'm going to have to call my broker and get the hell out of this position. Because it's not letting me out. Fucking E-Trade. So, for those in the live stream, just I'm gonna be muted for a little bit because I'm gonna be on the phone for a couple minutes. I'll be back in a minute, Henry. Anyway, so I'm on hold right now with E-Trade. You can hear their music. So, yeah, I'm just waiting right now until they get on the phone.
Brian, what do you think of AXDX?
Yeah, I seen that hit the high day scanner just now. Wow, squeezing up, bouncing off the lows. Accelerate diagnostics. It's got a float of 31 million. Provides solutions for a diagnosis series of infections. So coronavirus related. Looks like they're trying to find a cure or a test or something. This AYTU trade might work out.
Yeah, it's kind of like I said, holding VWAP. I mean, we'll see what happens, I guess.
This could be one of those gap fills where they gap up, they dump at the open, they put in a low, start setting in higher lows, and they grind back, and then later today they break out, break the high day and squeeze up, and hopefully, potentially, become multi-day runners. And it looks like we might be on hold for a while with E-Trade. Yeah, AXDX looks pretty good, dude. It's making new highs right now. Squeezing up nicely. I'm not taking any more trades, though, right now.
Yeah, I won't either.
I got to fix my drama with this WTRH. I don't know why the hell. I can't exit it from the website, from the web browsers. Usually if E-Trade Pro sucks, I can go to the website and just access my account there and get rid of it there, but it's not letting me do it there. It's not letting me cancel the order. It says I have an open order for my stop loss. It's bullshit. But whatever. We live in an imperfect world. And right now it's holding up over 140. So if APRN can squeeze, it'll probably squeeze with it. I should have shorted up in the 190s. Fuck. Pre-market. There was shares to short, but I didn't know if it was going to squeeze up at the open. I'm trying to be a little more cautious with my shorts these days. There's definitely more potential on the long side if you can have the patience to hold.
So it looks like the SPY hit like 222. Now it's coming back. It's at 225.
Look at the SPY real quick. Oh, wow. Jeez, gapped up and then a huge dump. Ugh. Let's look at the daily chart. It kind of looks like it's trying to bottom a little bit, but I don't know. I don't think I'd be dip buying anything right now for a long term. Dude, this AXDX is going bananas right now, man.
And I'm not showing any news.
Maybe if we check Yahoo Finance. AYTU. So those of you who are just joining us, me and Henry are currently long AYTU. I dip bought it on the actually I got long at 178. He's long from like 174, but I got out at 177 and then rebought it at 169. I'm also long APRN with an average of 1097. I already got out most of my shares earlier this morning and then added on the dip on APRN. Down at, I added at, I don't know, somewhere in the, I think at 1190. AXDX is squeezing up. I'm going to check Yahoo Finance, see if they got some news there. You know, I wonder. So right now I can't work because of this virus shit, and we're getting a squeeze on APRN. So I had to file for unemployment because I can't work.
Yeah.
What about my trading profits? I'm gonna have to ask my accountant about this. You know, I don't know how that affects my like my trading profits. I don't spend any of the money in my account, so
I don't know.
And so it looks like APRN and WTRH are coming back. So we're getting a squeeze. I might have to move my stop loss up. I have it just under 12 right now, so I don't know where I'm going to move it. I should say my stop win, not my stop loss. Anyways, so maybe, yeah, I might, there it goes. APRN squeezing, so that means WTRH might squeeze with it. I might be able to get out of this trade fucking without losing a bunch of money. And the news on AXDX. So let's check that real quick. The float on AXDX is 31 million. Let's see here. So news. Edited transcript of AXDX earnings conference call presentation at February. Last month, 3 months ago, 23 days. You're right. I'm not seeing shit. Let me see if they have any press releases. Yeah, the last time they put out anything was 17 days ago. So, but I mean, whenever I look at the company description though, an in vitro diagnostics company provides solutions for a diagnosis of serious infections in the United States, Europe, and the Middle East. It offers accelerated phenome system. So that sounds to me like they're trying to come up with some type of test. Yeah. Identification of antibiotics, susceptibility testing for pathogens associated with serious health-associated infections, including gram-positive, gram-negative organisms, as well as yeast. All right, well, check that out. AYTU. Squeezing up for us, bro. AYTU. Nice. So we'll let that trade work for us for a little while. I think I'm going to move my stop loss up to 1250 now on APRN. Stop loss up to 1244. 1240. Give it a little wiggle room. Got me on hold for days with this WTRH. And APRN squeezing. I'm gonna pump it in the chat a little bit. APRN squeezing.
Come on, is AYTU gonna squeeze here or what?
Look at that. Look at AYT. I'm telling you, man. I think AYTU is gonna break out later today. I think it's gonna get over 2 later today. I sound like you right now, Henry. No, if I was Henry, I'd be like, it's going to 20. Last week I was making fun of Henry because we were trading APRN, and so we were trading APRN last week, and I think it was on Tuesday. We bought it on Monday, but then on Tuesday, if you look at the daily, so last Tuesday it was like at between 5 and 7, and Henry tells me, At the end of the day on Tuesday, he tells me, yeah, you know, this thing could go to 20.
I said it would be 25 by Friday, and it was already like Wednesday or Thursday, and it hit it.
I was like, you're fucking smoking crack, dude. What the hell is wrong with you? The next day it hits 19. The next day.
And then I think the next day it hit 28 or 29, the high.
Thank God we didn't have a bet on that one. If we would have had a bet, I would have lost. Because, yeah, you could not have convinced me that that thing was going to go to fucking even 19. Close enough. All right, so here. I got my stop loss in on APRN at 1240. And it's pulling back. See if she can hold up. Come on, Blue Apron. Hell, I hope the stop loss even works if it does get hit. My stop loss didn't work on WTRH. Fuckers. So I don't know what the hell's going on with this thing. Yep. Hell, it just hit my stop loss again and it didn't work on WTRH. I don't know what the fuck's going on with this thing. But it won't let me out of this position. Uh-oh. Something got executed. Alright, so I'm all out of APRN. Got executed at $12.38. Sweet. So now all I gotta do is get out of this WTRH. I'm gonna hang out. In fact, I'm kind of wanting to add right here on this at 180. In fact, I am gonna add. All right, added a little bit at 181. AXDX is pulling back right now, man. AXDX. Jesus, look at that. I'm not gonna buy it. You know what? I'm gonna focus on taking less trades today because I've already made all my money. APRN was a huge winner for me. I'm already up 1,400 on the day, so I don't need to be trading a whole lot. And I already got a winner right now with AYTU. So I just need to hang tight with that one. In fact, the only thing I want to do with AYTU is just practice some patience with it and accumulate more shares on dips. Because I'm really starting to believe this thing is going to come back, fill the gap. AYTU is going to come back and fill the gap and break out later today. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a cup of coffee.
Okie dokie. I'm hoping AYTU breaks out here in the next few minutes. It's looking nice, like it wants to make a squeeze, push to $2 again. Once it breaks to that $2 mark, though, who knows how far it could go. Hoping $3. I'd be happy with $2.50. But if they're delivering these tests, like Brian said, I mean, this could be a multi-day runner. Who knows?
Sweet. Still going up.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this could be a multi-day runner. I mean, if they get all them tests.
All right, yeah. All right, I'll be right back. I got A-Trade on the phone finally, so I'm gonna mute.
Waiting game.
All right, he's looking into my ship for me, so hopefully they're gonna credit me back at least to $1.59 because it's down to $1.50 now. So I feel like they should give me back like that 9 cents. But we're making some nice progress in AYTU. So now that AYTU, Palkesh got out of APRN at 13.17. Where were you in at? What price did you get in? That was a good sell up there. I don't know if you know this, Palkesh, but I was long from 10 from Friday.
All right, so just real quick. Did you want to hold a position now, or did you want to sell it?
No, I want to get out.
So you do want to sell it if you can.
Yeah, how come it wouldn't let me out at $1.59?
Yeah, that's. So I see you placed that order at 9:30. Pretty much first thing this morning. So let me look in to see. I just wanted to see if you did want to leave it open or if you wanted to cancel the order. But let me see if you should have been filled or not. So let me double check that just a moment, sir.
Okay, thank you.
We can hear you, Brian.
I know you can. I left it on this time.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, so Palkesh 987 average out at 13. Fucking nice trade, bro. I got out. So I don't know if you were here earlier in the live stream, but I got out part. I had 500 shares. I got out part at 12.45, another part at 13.15, and then I added back on this dip at 11.90 right at the open. And then I got the rest out at 12.40, 12.38. When that hard yank that it had. APRN. Yeah, whenever it. So basically I had a stop loss in at 12.40, and so on this really hard yank right here, it took me out. Which I'm fine with. Still a good trade. Made some good money. I'm not even. And right now, this AYTU. So with this AYTU getting ready to break out, this is looking real strong. So my average is 175 right now. 171 with AYTU. AYTU. Anyways, so yeah, it's breaking out now. We're getting over 2. So now with it breaking out, what I'm going to look to do with AYTU is I'm not going to sell. Because I think this thing is going to... I think it's going to squeeze past 2 today. I'm going to look to add on dips. Nothing huge, but like add maybe a quarter of my position size on dips. Just keep adding in on dips. And hopefully it'll be a multi-day runner. So that's my plan right here. So if it gets rejected here at high day,
it's going to 30.
If it gets rejected here high day and it pulls back and it holds the 180s, then I'm going to, I think I'm going to add some more right here in the 180s. Because I think once this thing gets over 2, it's really going to squeeze. I mean, and it may not happen.
What kind of music they got going on there at E-Trade?
I don't know. Here, want to hear it? It's like jazz. Is that jazz?
Whoa, look at that squeeze on AXDX.
Oh, shit. Damn, we should have bought that pullback. We were just talking about buying it.
I had an alert set on my TD Ameritrade at 675.
Damn it. We was like, we should buy this pullback. Look at that. There we go, breakout. AXDX. Well, you can't nail them all, though, right?
Yep.
I'm pretty content right now with this AYTU, and I really like the news with the AYTU. The fact that they're going to be putting out a bunch of. Okay, so here we got a pullback here. I think I'm going to add AYTU. May not get 185. I'm going to put an order to add at 186. May have to take 190 though. Well, I don't know. Alright, I'm going to put the ad at 186. Maybe we'll get a fill. Okay, I got an order to add at 186. Hopefully we get there. And if not, that's a good thing. That means the stock is still going up.
Either that.
Meanwhile, APRN is holding up. It's holding over 12. So hopefully, I'm hoping APRN squeezes, goes higher. How long are you? What's your goals with AYTU, Henry?
250. If it breaks the $2 mark, I mean, I think it'll go. So
I think you're right. Yeah, if it goes to 250, you know what? If it hits 250, I'm not gonna take it all off, but yeah, I'll take some off. I'm really gonna try. Unless this thing just completely rolls over and just starts dying, I'm going to really do my best to practice some patience with it. Because I think this has a shot at,
multi-day runner. If it breaks over 2 and squeezes 250, I probably won't sell. I'll just put my stop loss in at like $2 and ride it out.
Keep moving it up.
We'll see how, obviously, what happens, but...
Ugh. So now we're getting a pullback.
From $90 to $2, so it's going to take a little bit to get through that, I think.
Yeah, it does.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for your patience. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries.
So, from what I see, I mean, it looks like it did drop down and hit that stop price of 159 around 9:30. I think it was 24 seconds.
But I'm showing whenever I
31 and 24 seconds.
On my E-Trade Pro. Okay, so on my E-Trade Pro, it's showing that I have a position, and then whenever I go to the web browser on my website, it's showing I have a position. So
yeah, it doesn't look like it has executed from what I see, but like I was saying, it looks like it should have triggered from what I see here on Pro. Just looking at the time of sales, is at 9:31 and 24 seconds is when I first see the bid hits that $1.59. So that's when it should have triggered and executed.
So do I still currently have a position? Because it's showing I have a position on the website.
At this moment, you still hold the position.
Okay, can you get me out right now?
So let me put in the order cancellation.
Okay. So I went ahead and bought some more AYTU at 187 or 188.
And AXDX hit 733. Son of a...
Say it, bitch. Let it out.
Son of a bitch.
All right, sir. So... And I tried to put in the cancellation to see if it would work as well. but that's why it doesn't show that your order has canceled. We should have this resolved here shortly. You may just have to keep double checking to see if you hold the position. But it should be, again, our team, our order room is working on getting these orders canceled. So you should see your order canceled here shortly. Once that's done, you should be all set to place a new order.
So I just have to keep checking back to make sure that once I see that the order is canceled, then I go back in and sell the position.
And place another trade. Yes, correct.
Okay, now what if by the time it's okay, so what if by the time that, like, let's say that whenever the price, let's say when it finally gets, the order finally gets canceled, let's say I go and I, go place the new order and it's down like at $1.40 and I lose like an extra 20 cents. You know what I mean? Are you guys going to credit me back that 20 cents?
So I'll put your account down and we'll keep an eye on it. I've got it quoting at, let's see. I mean, I saw it at, we're looking at $1.59 when your stop on quote should have triggered, I believe, here. So I'll put your account down, but like I said, we're just having issues with the order delay. So if it is, once you see it canceled, and I'll keep my eye on your account as well. And if I see that it's canceled, I can always give you a call back, and then we can go through what next steps would be. But we should be able to get this order canceled here for you shortly. Again, we're just having order delays, but I will keep my eye on it.
Okay, so I'm just confused. Okay, so whenever I actually do finally get the order through, like, I'm just worried that it's going to be, it's going to be taking a shit and it's going to be down at like 140, 130, 135. You know what I mean? And that's a lot more, and if it's down super low and I was never able to get executed, I just want to know if I can still.
Yeah, we could, if you do get, if that is, if it does move against you in that way, we can put in a trade inquiry and see if we can, result in crediting the account, what the difference may have been, things like that. Like I said, it does look like it's hovering right around that and creeping back up. So I'll keep my eye on it, and if it does look like it moves heavily against you, I can put in that trade inquiry and see if there's anything we can do for you.
All right, so I'll just keep monitoring it, wait for the order cancellation to go through.
Correct. Yep.
All right.
And if I see that it moves against you, I'll give you a call back and I'll let you know what we can do.
All right. Appreciate your help. Thank you very much.
No problem. You have a nice day, sir.
You too. Bye bye. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
AXDX pulling back a little bit.
Look at that. BMRA bounced nicely too. BMRA went green on the day.
Yeah. Okay.
Came all the way from 6 to 850.
Damn.
That was another one I was going to buy. That was on my top potential buy list. But I didn't, so.
750 consolidation would have been a nice buy. Look at it squeezing.
It is squeezing right now.
Damn, it's gonna get halted.
BMRA. Yeah, this one, when this one gets attention, it really goes hard. I can't buy into this squeeze.
No, because it's gonna have a pullback.
But I am gonna look and watch it for a short.
Too bad we didn't see it
If it
10 minutes ago when it consolidated in the 750 range.
Yeah, so I'm gonna watch it for a short. If it can get to start the 11s, 12s, 13s, 14s, I might try for a short on it. APRN's going to the toilet. Yeah, the red to green on BMRA was at 707. So as soon as it got over 7, it just really took off. If I wasn't dicking around with this E-Trade shit, I might have actually bought it when it went green on the day. But I can't chase it up here. I will see if there's shares to short, though. Ooh, there is shares.
Of what one?
BMRA. But I don't want to short it right here anyways. I think it's... But I'm going to put it in an order to reserve my shares. Yeah, you were buying this one on Friday, waiting for this squeeze, waiting for this bounce. Were you not?
I wasn't, no. My supervisor was.
Oh, I thought you bought it. All right, so we're getting a pullback now on AYTU. That's weird. APRN is shit in the bed, but WTRH is actually, the chart is looking really nice. So AYTU, So I got a couple ads in the 180s. So now my new average is 174.
And you're starting to build a lot of support in the 180 to 190 range. And it's just getting bought up at this right now. Like crazy.
I think I'm going to put my risk in as, ooh, look at that.
Ugh, that was brutal. I spoke too soon.
I might add some more right here on this dip. Okay, I'm going to add some more. So I added some more at 182 on AYTU. The trend is still intact.
I'll be right back. Go to the bathroom.
Let me pull the chart up. AYTU. Trend is still intact. So we got a low here. Now you put in a low right at VWAP at 180. So we should get a lot of buyers right here in the 180s. So I'm hoping this thing can keep grinding, put in the higher low. We're going to break out over 2. Really make some cash on it. So we'll see how the 180s hold. The 170s. And it just won't let me out of this freaking WTRH trade.
Back.
So holding 180 so far. APRN holding over 11. But not looking pretty weak though. And BMRA squeezing towards 10. Look at that.
Damn.
BMRA squeezing towards 10. Missed that one, huh?
Missed that one, is right. Up $3.
I was sure. I was pretty sure it was going to bounce too. Would have been nice to have 1,000 shares right there, or in the 6s, or even 7. You get that confirmation, squeezes up, goes green on the day.
CHEF.
CHEF. Damn, BMRA. All I can think about is shorting it right now, though. But I don't want to be too early. This piece of shit.
No one went to like 16. What do you think of Chef? It's been going up every day since the 18th, when it hit its low of 355.
Give me 1 second. All right, Chef. All right. Probably a bad move, but I put a little baby short out on BMRA, which I'm really not liking it. Really should wait. Just want to scalp a pullback to 9. BMRA. All right, you said Chef? Wow. They do the same thing. They deliver food, right?
Do they? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, food specialty. Distributes food products to the United States and Canada. Product and portfolios include 500 stock keeping units, especially food products. So they're like APRN.
Dang. Could have bought the low on the 18th at 355. It's just been going up every day, and then today it's kind of breaking out.
So right now, this BMRA trade, I'm just shorting this strength right here, hoping for a pullback. I want to get a pullback to somewhere close to 9. I'm going to cover. I don't think that the squeeze is done yet. I mean, if you look at the resistance, it had that huge gap down the other day, or on Friday. God, what a gap down. See, so I think this thing could really go to like $11, $12, $13, $14 maybe. So here we're getting this little pullback now. So this is where I'm going to cover into. I'm going to cover some right there. Cover some at... Oh, missed it. Tried to get out at 145. Oh, got some out. Got some out at 945, not 145. And now I'm going to try to get the rest out closer to 9. See if we can get the rest out at like 910. There we go. 920, 919. Come on, BMRA. Maybe I should move it up to 920. Cover. See if I can get some out at 920. There we go. Alright. And I'm out of BMRA. Covered. So basically I just scalped this little pullback. Shorted up here. I got my execution at 987. And then I scalped the pullback. Got some out at 945 and at 920. And I do think it's going to go higher, so hopefully it does go higher. Because it'll be a really good short later on. I mean, Christ, look at this sell-off from couple days from Friday. My God. Jesus. Massive sell-off. Wow. There's no shares to short during this sell-off, though. At E-Trade, anyways. Let's check on AYTU. And so it's at VWAP. So we needed to continue. We need this to continue to put in these higher lows. Because right now I'm looking like an idiot for adding at 186. Ooh, not good. Should have just took our profits up in the 190s, huh? Could have just took it all off and made my money, but trying to be patient and trying to be patient / greedy. But I'm not gonna get shook out just yet.
No, I still have my stop loss of 165, and
I think I'm probably gonna use like 170.
it's only Monday, and
I mean, really, I should probably use the low of this candle, but I don't want to risk that much. I mean, a minute, my average is 167, 176, so really, I mean, I should give it a full 10 cents. And APRN breaking low a day. Damn, APRN was a good short. I really thought APRN could bounce for a couple of days, for at least a day before. I was hoping APRN, because obviously I was long from 10, so, I want to see it go up, but I wanted to bounce so I could get a good short on it. And, man, nothing is working today. My Thinkorswim software's... There it goes. So I was hoping it would bounce up to here to like maybe 14 or 15 up into this resistance zone. Right here. Well, I guess it did this morning. And it just been selling off ever since. So yeah, I was hoping it would get up to 14 or 15 and then maybe put in a short on it. Bounce for a couple days, but it's just squeeze. At least we got the squeeze this morning. So... AYTU. So back to AYTU. So AYTU is holding up. BMRA selling off more. Looks like I covered my short too early. Hopefully it can come back. BMRA breaking 9. Fuck. Should have held my short longer. But it might give me an opportunity to short again. BMRA. So if it bounces, puts in the higher low, I could short into a bounce and then risk high a day. I've already made a little money off of it, so I get a cushion. So we'll let it sell off for now. And then here in a few minutes, it might give us an opportunity to short it. And really right now, if you're a buyer, right now would be the time to buy BMRA. Right, Henry? It's getting BMRA. It's getting near VWAP.
yeah, I wouldn't buy right now, though.
Really? I think it's a good buy right now. You could buy it and sell it up near 10, make $1 a share on it.
Hasn't gone sideways and consolidated enough for me yet.
I'm buying it. I just bought it. Yeah, it's coming down right near VWAP. Oh, there it goes down further. Fuck. VWAP is at 835. So I took a half position. I got executed at 882. So we'll just hang out with this. I think it's going to bounce up to close to 10. Put in the higher low. See if my WTRH got executed on the website. These fuckers. And no. Yep, still telling me I'm stuck in it. There we go. So now we're getting the bounce. I'll look to sell some. Maybe 950. I'll take 70 cents a share.
Heck yeah.
Henry, I thought you liked buying the pullback. You
Sorry, I'm watching AXDX and Chef, so I'm not really paying attention to it.
Oh, okay. What about AYTU? Look at that bounce. All the way back to 188.
Yeah, like I said, I got my stop loss set on that one, so I'm not really watching that one. I'm seeing if there's anything else out there.
So it's letting me... It's like E-Trade will let me cancel other orders, but it won't let me cancel the WTRH one. What the fuck?
You froze up in there.
And then AY, let's go to 2. So our 2 positions that we got, AYTU. There we go. Got them both up now. Pull up the 1 minute chart. Look at that bounce off of 176. Nice bounce, huh?
Heck yeah.
Damn. The 190s. I think I might want to sell some there. Should I sell some there? Because I can add back. I could sell my shares that I got a shitty execution on. And then I'll add back at a better price. Limit 188. I want to select lots. I want to sell these ones I got at 187 and the ones I got at 182. Okay. All right, the shares that I got executed at 182 and 186, I sold those. So if it pulls back and continues, AYU, I don't think I like having, I like bigger one. AYTU, if it pulls back, holds this trend, see if I can get some more added at 181. And BMRA looking like a nice little dip buy. So I bought the pullback just over VWAP. I think I'm going to try to sell at 950 if it can get there. I don't know if it's going to get there though. Yeah, it will. So hopefully I can get it out at, well, maybe I'll just move the stop loss to just under 9. Well, there we go. We might get 950. Try to sell at 948. Come on, sweetheart. Come to daddy. Come on. Just a little bit more. And is it going to get to 950? All right. I don't know. Okay, I got the stop loss in at 9. There she goes. 940s. 930s. There we go, 945. So I'm just going to move my stop loss up. There's the 50s. Okay, move my stop loss up to 938. Oh, got executed. So I made a little bit there. Maybe that should have been my short at 950. I'll leave it alone though. I think it could still go higher. I don't want to short it here. Maybe not though. Yeah, today's the first green day. I mean, this thing should bounce higher. Today's the first green day on this. But then again, I thought that about APRN, and it didn't bounce for shit. First green day, this thing should bounce higher. But APRN just totally shit the bed. I mean, usually whenever they run up for a couple of days, they usually bounce for a couple of days too. Look at this. Maybe this is a dip buy on APRN.
Dip buy.
It's showing no strength though, so I don't like it. And AYTU, meanwhile, holding over the 180s, which is really good for us because it's holding over. Let me get a 20-day. I really like the fact it's holding over 180 because that seems like a key level.
Yeah.
On the if you look at the 1 hour chart, you know, it put on those highs in the 180s, and it just couldn't get over 180. Now we're over 180. Now it's holding. So I really like the fact that it's holding over 180. I'm still a believer in this one, in this AYTU, Henry.
Really?
I am. I'm a believer in it. I really think I like the news, and I like the price action so far. So we're over 180. It's setting in the higher lows. This is setting up for a breakout later today. Oh, I missed my ad. I didn't put the order in. There we go. And WTRH going down further. And they won't let me out. Those sons of bitches.
Sons of bitches.
Orders. Yep. Won't let me out. I'm like, dude. Cancel order. My God. Your request to cancel is being processed. View order. Henry, what does that sound?
Huh?
What's that?
My furnace just kicked in.
Oh, I hear like it sounds like you're like on a runway or something.
My furnace.
Well, it is APRN. Is it going to come back now at 11? I kind of think so, actually. What do you think, Henry? Is it going to come back?
Looking like it wants to, but I wouldn't be buying until it.
Till it shows more strength?
Yeah. I just got in chef at 665.
Okay. So let's look at it real fast. Chef. Henry's been watching this one. Look at the daily real quick. Look left on the daily.
It's not a fast mover, but
I do like the fact that it's in the food delivery service. You know,
it's trends, so.
It's got a float of 25 million. Got a float of 25 million bouncing off that 350s. I like it, Henry.
I'm gonna risk 650.
And AYTU. Squeezing. A little bit, not much.
Yeah, I don't know what is AYTU gonna do. I mean, the more it consolidates in the 180 range, I'm liking, but
Damn it. I just tried to get a short on BMRA at 9:30 and I just barely missed it. Fuck. BMRA. Right when it started to... It tried to pop up and it got stuffed, so then I tried to short it right after that stuff at like 9:30 and it just sold off right after that. Fuck. That sucks. AYTU. Come on, AYTU. Let's go. Let's go.
Brian wants to go. Brian wants to go.
Missed the beyond me. Damn it. Maybe I'll still get it. I don't know if I want it now.
It's just totally just like slowed the hell down. It's no volume. I mean,
got stalled.
Yep.
Oh man, my BMRA short. Oh, I'm so sad. 9:30. There it goes without me. Would be up 50 cents a share right now.
Wow, the SPY is dropping.
Maybe that's why APRN and maybe that's why none of these are bouncing. That makes me nervous about AYTU. I mean, they did have news, though. Let's see what tickers everybody's talking about in the chat. BMRA, AXDX, they're talking about the same shit we are. A lot of people are talking about DECN. NOVN, they're also talking about too. NOVN. NOVN. NOVN, yeah. Up to 70 cents. Huh. Nah. Well, and
They
then
had phase 3 news.
NOVN.
Yeah.
That's phase 3 news is a pretty big deal. Come on, when are you guys gonna fucking? Jesus, they won't let me out of this position. What the hell's taking so long? All right, so let's talk the game plan. AYTU. Okay, look at it one more time. All right, so it gaps up on news. Let's look left on the daily. Oh, we already went over that part where it's whole went over. So it gaps up on news. They're putting out a bunch of test kits. Immediately at the open, sells off, yanks back. Bought on the dip. Squeezes back, setting in the higher low. So we're holding a trend here. And as long as it holds this trend and this continues to hold, we're expecting a breakout over 2 later today. That's the plan. If the trend breaks, I mean, I'm in at one. My average now is 175. I'm probably going to risk 170. I mean, because if it pulls back all the way to 170, I mean, that means that trend's not holding very well. It means it's under VWAP. So I'll risk 5 cents on it. So that's the plan with that one. And, I mean, other than WTRH, which I should already be out of, that they won't let me out of. I'm just waiting, and it's just going to fucking the toilet right now, but E-Trade said that they would give me back, let me out at $1.59 if I get executed underneath that. So, other than that, Henry, you want to talk about your game plan with your positions? You're in chefs, right?
Yeah, well, I'm in AYTU. Like I said, I got my stop loss of 165. If it hits it, it does. If it stays above all day, I'm going to hold it overnight. And Chef just took me out.
So Henry's out of Chef.
Big pullback. Just took me out at 650. So yeah, so I'll just have the AYTU.
I'm also watching BMRA. I'm hoping this thing can squeeze. It's over VWAP. I'm hoping this thing can consolidate and squeeze up and go higher towards go higher. I want to go higher so I can short it up in like the 11s, 12s, 13s, somewhere in there. So I'm watching that one. I'm also watching APRN. I'm really sad that this thing didn't have a bounce for more than a day. I mean, I had high hopes that this was going to go to like 14, 15, 16. I mean, it did hit 14 pre-market, but I wasn't a wait to sell there. So, I mean, it might still bounce though. I mean, it's holding. I mean, it could come back right here off of the 1160s, but I got it on watch. I'm not going to buy it just yet. We'll hang out and just watch it. Other than that, I don't know. Actually, a lot of times this has been the time whenever a lot of stuff's been popping off. Was going to cut the live stream short because my wife was nice enough to take the kids downstairs so they're not distracting me while I'm trying to trade. Hey, one good thing about the virus is that now that the virus is in effect, my in-laws aren't going to come stay here this week. I got lucky. No, my in-laws are good people. It's just when they're staying with me and they're here in town, it's just a huge fucking distraction when I'm trying to trade and I've got fucking 6 people in the living room and kids screaming and you know what I mean? I'm over here with fucking 10.
No, I don't know what you mean.
Yeah. So, look at that. I think
You guys be quiet back there.
Huh?
Oh, wait. I was yelling at the people to be quiet back here at my place.
Oh. Henry has nonstop quiet and peace at his house. Not me. And AYTU. It's just a matter of time before this thing squeezes, I think. AYTU. I shouldn't expect so much from it though, huh? You know? Look at that 15-minute chart. Nice consolidation. I mean, it looks good, man. It looks good.
Yeah.
I think we're going to get a squeeze up. I mean, if I had no position in it right now, I'd be buying right here at 187. If I had no position at all, I'd be like, oh, you know what, this trend is intact. This chart looks good. It's consolidating, going sideways, making higher lows. It's got good news. So I like the price action. I like the news. I think it can go up. If I'm wrong, I'm going to risk 5 cents. In any event, I think I'll...
Yeah, kind of slowed down.
Yep, things kind of slowed down. Right, watch, 5 minutes after we cut the live stream off, something's going to fucking go to the moon. But yeah, we already been at it for almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
So, anybody else out there in anything? Anybody got any comments, questions before we cut the live stream? Anybody got any trade ideas, anything out there you want to say? Anybody got any positions open right now? They're long with us at AYTU at a certain price. Henry's out of Chef at 650. 15 cents on a $6 stock. That's not too bad. It's a scratch. Scratches are okay. Okay, big giant gaping wounds are not.
Yep, that's about all she wrote.
I think BMRA is setting up to... I think it's setting up to go higher. BMRA. And it's down so much off its highs. Look at that. Went all the way to 23. I mean, Christ, you gotta. I would think you'd get more than a $3 retracement. Adam Love, just watching AYTU. Me too. So yeah, I'm thinking that this thing it's bouncing off VWAP. I'm thinking BMRA should go higher. Maybe not though. I hope it goes higher because I really want to short it. But I don't want to short it here because it just feels like it's going to go higher.
Let's take the trash out.
So, anyways. Does Henry sound better out there, everybody? Say something, Henry.
I hope that I sound better. We worked on it multiple times to try to get me sounding way better. So
He's all high tech now. He's got a mic. Now we just need to get him a camera. We'll put our faces right up here instead of this little picture. We'll put mine and Henry's heads. Right? You guys want to look at our faces?
see what goofballs you're looking at?
Yeah. Then you can talk some shit and I can flip the camera off. All right. We'll cut it short right there then, since you guys are so excited.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. See
See
you
you
guys
Friday.
next time. Well, for sure we'll be back Friday. For sure we'll be back Friday. 8:20. Sorry I was a little late today. But I might be back on Wednesday. Or even tomorrow. I mean, with all this virus stuff, I got nothing else to do. So. If I'm going to get... Yeah, I mean, we might go along again tomorrow. We got nothing else to do. But I'll create an event tonight if we're gonna do it again tomorrow at 8:20. I just gotta check with the wife and make sure. I think my kid has an appointment sometime this week at the doctor's. He's got to get his shots. So, anyways, all right, you guys take it easy. Trade safe. Hopefully AYTU squeezes over 2 for us today.